Okay, so now we're live on YouTube. Thank you, because there are a lot of people with their cameras open today. Okay, a thumbs is telling that the equivalent expression of pegar no tranco is get on the ball. I've never heard this before, so thank you for that. Okay, guys, so just to quickly introduce TNT, is a free project for us to practice a foreign language. It's available in German, Spanish, Italian, French, besides English, also Spanish. It's a safe space for us to practice, so please be respectful, let everybody speak and share their opinions. If you feel anyone is being disrespectful, you can tell me. And hope you have a nice experience here, okay? Now I'm going to split you into breakout rooms. Remember to copy the questions and choose a leader once you enter your breakout room. Now, just a second. There are, how many people here? 19? Okay. Maybe I should create 5. Now I have to do math. And doing math is not my thing either, guys. Seriously. I'm not good with counting and dividing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to create 5 rooms. I tend to put the people who don't have their cameras open in the breakout room. So if you want to go to the breakout room, you can deactivate your camera. If you're not going to deactivate your camera, I'm going to leave you here because I like when people show their faces and it's not just me on YouTube. Okay.
Ciao.
But because today there are a lot of people, it's still like if you have your camera open, you might still end up in the breakout room. Okay, wait. Okay, I've done this. I've opened all the rooms. So you can go to your room. If you have an invitation, it means you're into a breakout room. Okay, just waiting for everybody to go into their rooms. Go to their rooms like they're grounded. Okay. Okay, Talita, I think you have an invitation, don't you?
Yes, it appeared on my screen, but then disappeared. I don't know if I did something wrong.
Okay, wait. I'm going to help you then.
Okay.
Wait, how do I do this? Wait. Don't accept yet. Don't accept yet. Wait. Did you get it again?
Oh, can you do it again? Yes. It appeared in... Okay.
Wait. You have to go to room 4, okay? Okay, I think she got it. Yeah. Wait, Alita, you're back here.
No, I don't know what's happening. I accepted.
Jeez. Oh wait. I think you can't you choose to go to a room by yourself? Like doesn't it show on your screen like breakout room?
Let me see.
Yay, she got it. Hello guys, sorry for that. Let's start. So right now you can introduce yourself and answer the first question, which is what's your favorite food? So Atamis, you.
Brazilian food. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Brazilian food.
in general.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Mexican food as well, but I like Italian food.
Food. I like food. I love that. I get it. I get it. So introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Atamis. I'm 35. I'm a dietitian and an artist. I'm a hostess on TNT now as well. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. So it's fitting you're here. You're a dietitian, and okay, it's gonna be a good conversation. And Laura, you?
Hello, everybody. So my name is Ana Laura. I am 24. I live in São José dos Campos, São Paulo, and I am a biochemical engineer. And my favorite food, the first time I saw this question, I was thinking about a specific plate, but then Atami said a general type of food. I don't know what I need to answer.
No, you can answer what you want. Okay.
Oh,
if you want to
okay.
say one dish, like, oh, I like feijoada, it's okay.
Oh, I really like my mother's cornmeal cake, bolo de fubá.
Oh,
And I
so
miss that a
good.
little
Bolo de
bit.
fubá with coffee. Oh, very
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
definitely.
I like my favorite's corn cake, just corn cake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that very creamy corn
Whoa.
cake. Oh, it's so
Delicious.
good. I
Gosh.
think I'm even gonna cook it today. I think I'm gonna bake it today because now I'm really, really wanting it.
My
That's it.
gosh. Oh, crazy, Carl. Very
You,
good.
Diego, what about you?
Guys, I'm 35 years old. I'm living here in countryside, São Paulo State. I'm here on TNT to improve my English, to make more friends, to talk about foods, yeah, because we have a lot of good things to talk. I like Italian food. I like so much, but I'm like Brazilian food too. I think that it's a different types of food, but the Italians, they have a good hand to make foods.
Yeah. What I like about Italian food is that it's accessible. Usually, because there's so
Yeah.
many pasta types, it's usually not expensive and very cheap.
It's easy to make,
Mhm.
and it's very useful, practical, and cheap too. Yeah,
Mhm.
with one good portion of meal, for example, and a good tomatoes to make one sauce, you can make a very amazing dinner, for example.
Yeah, I love making pasta. I love making tomato
Yeah.
sauce. It's really gratifying. Guys, so about me, my name is Julia. You guys know me. I am an English teacher here. Actually, I'm an English teacher and a hostess here on TNT. I'm 22 and I'm from Minas Gerais. I am posting my Insta here in case you guys want to follow me or
Yeah.
follow each other. Some of you already follow me.
Julia plays piano very well, guys.
Piano? Where
Piano,
did you
no?
see me playing piano? Guitar. I play guitar.
Guitar. I see you on. I think that's on LinkedIn. One one post with piano. I don't know.
Oh, that's my dog. He was playing piano.
But I saw the piano. I think that you play too, yeah, with your dog.
I play, but I'm a lazy piano player. I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not that dedicated to the piano, but I love piano too. Okay, guys. So my second question to you is: do you cook, and what's your best dish? What's the thing you like? This is like the thing that I cook that is perfect. Atam, it's you.
I consider my cooking very good. I consider I am a very good cook. But I think quiche de alho poró, leek quiche.
Oh, very good.
People
How do you say
High-
alho poró in
I
English?
cook, yeah.
leek,
Leek?
Whoa.
like liquid, but
Yeah.
chewy leek.
Because alho poró, it's under the earth. I don't know. Yeah.
No, really,
So-
no, really, no,
No,
really.
really, no, really.
It's like a onion kind
Like
of.
an onion. Yeah.
leek.
Wow, I
Yeah.
love it. I love leek.
I
I
love it
try
as
to
well.
add it on everything. Wow, I really I've never used this word before. It's interesting.
I know lots of names of food because I love food and I have to survive in another country, so I have to know.
Yes, definitely. One thing that I tell my students is for them to follow recipes in English, because then you can get a lot of vocabulary. All of the vocabulary that I have of food probably comes from trying to follow recipes.
And action verbs too, because when you read a recipe, you need to understand the action verbs. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very good. Yeah.
Ana Laura, you.
So guys, I cook. I do some dishes, but my best one is potato mayo, mayonnaise de batata.
Oh yeah.
And then I have some tips from my mother. You put ginger, a little bit of ginger, and basil is manjericão. It's nice to put these things. You put a little extra taste.
Nice. I think in English they call it potato salad, if I'm not mistaken.
Salad.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the common name for it is potato salad, and I love
Okay.
it. My mother makes a very good one too. But we've never added basil before. I'm going to try to do that. I love basil. I actually have the plant here in my house. I planted it here, and yeah, since I've planted it, I use it a lot, and I make pesto a lot also.
Very good.
Everybody answer. Diego, did you answer this one? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, you can go.
Guys, I like to cook, but I don't have time to. But I'm a few years ago I started to cook. A long time ago, I think, when I was 20, and I start courses about cooking. Yeah? And I'm in that time I made a lot of good dishes. French cook, Italian cook, and German cook too. Guys, German cook is the easiest cook of the world. Yeah, they use it a lot. For example, sausage in English, but good sausage, not the Perdigão from Brazil. Yeah, we have here on Brazil one company. The name is Berna. Save the name of this company. It's near to São Paulo, one city. The name is Louveira. Berna is made from people. This people is from Switzerland. Switzerland, yeah. They made very, very good sausage. And the German people use this sausage, a lot of kinds of sausage, to make sausage, for example, guys, joelho e knees, porco,
Knees?
knees, yeah,
Pork knee.
pork knees. The name is very, how can I say, it's hard to see you eat one pork knees, but guys, it's very, very good food. It's
Yeah.
how can I say, very macio, very soft, yeah,
Tender. Very tender. Soft.
very tender, and the flavor is very, very good, yeah. They use it pork knees, they use it sausage, like I said, chucrute. Do you know what is chucrutes?
Yes, yes.
Chucrute, it's a repolho maturado, ele fermentado on oak tail. Oak tail, can I use it? This word is a barril de carvalho.
Oh, yeah.
Barril de
Okay.
carvalho with beer and mixed with beer and wine, and they cortam, they cut the repolho very, very, very slightly, yeah,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
slightly, and put into this.
Oh, thin,
this-
like thin slices. Very
yeah,
thin.
thin slices,
Okay.
yeah, and put
Okay.
in this oak tail for one week, I think. Guys, it's very, very good, yeah.
Barrel.
That's
It's like a barrel, right? Like an oak
A barrel, a kind of one on for the beer or the wine or the Scotch whiskey. They use the oak tails, but I don't know if the correct word to this kind of food. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if for food it would be different, but I know the barril would be barrel.
Barrel.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Atamis, if you know more about this, please correct me. Guys, cabbage also, right? Repolho,
Garbage. Thank you. It's the uncommon word, yeah. Garbage.
Mm,
I used to
no,
sorry.
no, you can go.
I used to confuse the words garbage with cabbage, and it's not a good confusion.
Oh, garbage with cabbage. Wow, I know
It's
one
really
mistake.
it's similar.
Yeah, similar, yeah.
But
Garbage is a kind of
but
a
very
trash,
different
né?
things. I like to eat garbage, and I like to eat cabbage. Is that
Garbage is a trash, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
kind of a trash, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
different.
I like to eat garbage. Oh, a person's like, what? Weird habits.
It's fault
I
frame.
was going to say that the worst mistake that I've ever committed, I think one of the worst mistakes, is it's actually nothing to do with food, but I'm going to tell you guys this because it's complicated. So you guys know the verb to sew, right? Sewing, like clothing, you know. So you sew clothing, and one time I had to say that this person worked with sewing. Okay, so basically she was a costureira, right? And I used, oh, she's a sewer, but sewer is like the place where like the dirt goes, you know. And the profession is actually a seamstress. And I've never forgotten this word because it was a really bad mistake too. And the person's like, what?
Yeah.
I already I send the beijos with BJ, sorry.
Oh.
was horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, but I'm sharing this, and thank you, Asams, for sharing your opinion, your experience too, because people are very afraid to speak and all, and like we are all going to commit very terrible mistakes. Like it's impossible not to.
Yeah.
Guys, so my third question to you is, do you have a favorite food that comes from the place where you're from? So maybe your state, Diego, you.
I like cheese bread. I'm born on Minas Gerais too, Julia, and I like
Okay.
cheese bread. It's very, very good for me. It's a very good food. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Ana Laura, you?
Just a second, guys. I am searching hear how can I say in English.
Perfect. Okay, take your time. While you search, Atamis, you?
I would say Brazilian food as well, but I think I'm from Minas as well. And feijão tropeiro.
Oh,
There's no translation for that. You
No.
just say feijão tropeiro. And people have to understand it.
How to say feijão tropeiro? Like tropeiro.
There's no way
tropeiro
to say
beans?
it. Tropeiro beans. No, there are some things that we shouldn't translate. They should just be understood.
being made for trippy guys. Trippy guys, tropeiro, nada a ver, né? Tipo, doesn't make sense.
You just have to explain the story behind it, like the history.
Yeah, that's it.
And it
that's
takes
it.
a while for the person to understand what you're talking about. Ana Laura, you? Did you find?
Oh, actually, no. I think that there is no translation as well.
Okay.
I would say bolinho caipira. You know, I love the, I don't know how to say festa junina, June parties. But it's here from the countryside.
If somebody that is native there, they're not going to understand this conversation today. It's okay.
You can say redneck little cake.
Oh my god.
Very good.
But yeah, I really like these festivals, and it's very common here on the countryside of the state of São Paulo.
Yeah.
Here on Vale do Paraíba, it's where it was born, this dish, and I really like it. Yeah, specifically from here. Yeah.
Guys,
I
you
live very
need
close to Vale do Paraíba too.
Yeah.
Diego?
You need to go to the Vale do Paraíba. The people is very, very amazing. Yeah. Very, how can I say, very pleasant people, very easy to how can I say, to speak, easy to know these people. And the place, the weather is very good. It's a very, very good place, guys.
I love the June party.
Yeah.
I love it too. Like, it's one of my favorite traditional parties. I used to have it at school. You know, it's common to have school parties. And I just miss it because it's been a while that I don't go to one. I think since I left school, I haven't been to a proper party like that.
That's so sad.
Yeah, because here actually the best parties in my city, I live in a very small city, the best parties are inside schools. We don't have like one big party like in the square, at the square, or anything like that. So I wish that I could go to these cities that they have parties like actually that are open to everybody and there's a lot of people. But I love the food. The food is the best thing. I go and I know that I'm going to try every dish, like in every single place. I'm just gonna go, and I love eating too. So my first question to you guys is, what does food tell us about culture? Ana Laura, you.
So I believe that food is actually is pretty related, right, with culture, because is the cultural background that will, I don't know, lead how to people prepare the dishes, and how we have the how can I say, how we prepare, who prepares, and what exactly we eat. I think that is a reflection from the culture aspect. Is a culture aspect.
Thamis, what do you think?
I'm with Ana Laura. I think is completely related, and yeah, because like I said, feijão tropeiro. So you guys talked about the troops, troopers. I don't know, and then that's a culture. People had to eat something very strong and to have energy to work. So yeah, here it's based in potatoes and pork meat. So it's completely related to the culture. And the culture, Brazilian culture, the Brazilian food is the best. Are the best.
Do you miss Brazilian food when you're there?
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
I think it's difficult to try to reproduce the dishes, right? Because things are different. Maybe you don't have some of the ingredients and seasonings.
Yeah, you can find ingredients, but they are not they are not fresh. They are not so good. So you can have like taste of Brazil, but that not the taste of Brazil. A kind of, you can remember what you, but like you can buy the ingredients, but it's not the same. The oil is not the same. The environment is not the same. So it's completely different.
Diego, what do you think about this?
Oh, I totally agree that food and culture has a good ligação. How can I say? Connection, yeah, guys. I think that's the best way to understand one culture is eating their foods, yeah? It's very, very representative to one culture. For example, like Atami said about the feijão tropeiro, on German culture, actually they used one bread. It's very heavy bread, black bread. The name is pumpernickel. Pumpernickel. It's, guys, it's something, a lot of sementes and a kind of seven or I kind
grains.
Of that 10 grains socadas. I don't know if the word, yeah, pressure.
Grated, maybe?
Grated. Why? Because when the German troops on the Second World War, they don't have time to cook or to, how can I say, assar the bread.
To bake.
To bake the bread. And they need to be one food very strong with give to them a lot of, bring to them a lot of power, and not how can I say, apodrecia. I don't know if the word,
rot.
Not estragar.
It didn't rot.
Rot, yeah. And they made this bread and pressionate it to make one bread. The name is pumpernickel. It's very difficult to eat, but we have a different flavor. It's not so good bread. But when you understand this food, this dish, you understand one little bit of the German culture too.
And history, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
and for example, French cook, it's very, how can I say, light. For example, the cream, I don't know the name in English, but it's let me remember agora, turn the key for the French. It's when you make one cake, you put in the outside of the cake chantilly. This cream, it's very soft, I don't know, but
airy.
I think airy. It's when you talk in French, chantilly. It's a kind of I don't know if I'm clear. Pumpernickel. It's very strong word. Yeah, all the language, included the language, reflect this kind of a food and culture. I don't know if I'm clear. But
it's like there's the heavy word to represent it, and
yeah,
it's like softer. And the other cuisine, yeah.
Brazilian,
I
for
think-
example, buchada de bode. It's a very Northeast culture, yeah? They use one bucho de bode and with inside the bed, a lot of things. It's a Northeast people. Buchada de
Okay.
bode, yeah? The name is, guys, for me, it's very interesting, this topic.
Okay, yeah. I think it would be like goat stomach insides of a goat. I don't know how
But
to say
perde a graça. Buchada de
Do you
bode.
know how to say it? I don't know.
Baião de dois.
Yeah, no way to translate that too. You have to, like, foreigners, you just have to search for it and you understand.
Yeah.
One time I had to translate pirão to a
Pirão.
person. I was like in a restaurant and there was like this two women, I don't know where they were from, but the waiter was like super nervous because they had like this pointed thing on the menu. And you're like, oh, what's this? Like, and my father was like, oh, she speaks English. And I'm like, quiet, you know? I don't want to have to explain what's pirão to them. Like, you
You need to show what
you just
pirão.
taste it, you feel it. So food has the power to bring people together. Do you agree with that, Athamis?
Yes, mainly meat. Nobody does a part with the salads. I come to my home, eat some lettuce, and that's interesting history because meat was a thing people in the past used to eat together, because it was not a thing because you have to run, hunt, and cook together and share with people. So we have this like barbecues we do together. It's very sad when you do a barbecue just for yourself. You can eat a salad, an apple, just you and fine, you're not depressed. But you do a barbecue is very, very depressing thing you do by yourself. So I think, yeah, in the kitchen is the heart of the house, I believe. So I love when people come to my home and eat and together and drink as well, as everything's related. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Nice. I agree. I totally agree. Now, Laura, what do you think?
So I totally agree with Asamis. As she was saying, to cook somebody, share the food is an important part of our communication, right? Our relationship with each other, right? So I believe maybe the meat is, as she was saying, we share a barbecue and is related to how our ancestors did in the past. I believe that is because the meat is I don't know how to say scarce, but a resource that was much more scarce than vegetables, you know? And I just remember, I don't know if you guys saw in a specific cartoon, Disney cartoon, Raya and the Last Dragon, they illustrated this phrase that the food has this power very well. I don't know if you guys already saw this.
What's it? I watched this movie, but I can't remember exactly.
Because Raya's father's in the beginning of the movie, he was trying to, you know, to join.
Bring people together, and they're like, did they live in an island? So they have like a party for every single tribe to come together and have food, and each of them brings the food of their own.
Yeah, they have specific ingredients, right? And then he was trying to mix all the ingredients and try to develop to make a new meal, a different meal.
Yes, now I remember. Actually, the start of the movie is him cooking and talking about it. Yeah, and oh my gosh, Asian food also. It's so good. It looks so good. I love when they represent it in anime or in animation in general. The food is like, oh, it brings water to my eyes. Like I just want it.
With so many details. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also it's usually it's like steaming. You know, the little steam coming out of it. So answering this question for myself, I wanted to add something because I have this friend and she's a nutritionist and she told me this concept that like eating healthy revolves around many things, like, and also like eating the food that you like and being pleased with it, you know, like, because usually we think of diets as something like it's almost punishment. We have to deprive ourselves of or we cannot eat things that we like. And so she has this concept, didn't make this up, but it's an important concept that is called comensalidade. That is the aspect of when you have food, you have it together, you know. So one aspect of eating healthy is also being with other people and sharing the table with them and bringing them closer to you. So the act of eating has that power to make you feel closer to people and communicate with people. That is also a part of being healthy and eating healthy, which I think is very interesting and an important part we cannot forget, because usually nowadays we are so in a hurry and we eat very fast and we don't have time maybe to share these moments, and sharing them is very important. So my sixth question to you guys is, what do you think? I'm sorry, Diego, I think you didn't answer this one.
Guys, I don't have anything to add on your comments. It's very, very amazing. Huh?
Okay.
All the cultures, all the civilizations use the table and the food to make more relationship. That's it. It's very, very important.
So my sixth question to you guys is, what do you think of reality shows like MasterChef? Would you participate in one? Ana Laura, you.
Oh, I like to watch it, but I would not participate in one. I would be so nervous, and I am already a little bit, I don't know how to say, desastrada. But when I definitely,
maybe clumsy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. And then in the kitchen, I am not a master, but then with all the pressure, I would probably do something wrong. And, MasterChef, the chefs are there staring at you, and maybe someone curse you, and then I would start to cry.
Okay, Atamis, what do you think?
I don't like I don't like competition shows. I don't think I hate competition shows, because it shows just one part of the person and the talent, and I don't think it's like that. Like voice shows, like singers or any kind, I don't like. But I like watching things, cooking shows. I really like when they show the recipe, and you can in these kind of shows you can't learn. And sometimes I want to learn when they're cooking. And it's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, yeah. The guys is so grossos. How can I say grossos? Rude, very rude.
The judges are rude.
The pressure they have a lot of pressure on these games. I don't know if I'm participating too, but to see these shows is good, because you learn a little bit about food, about kitchen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
One comment that I saw from Anna, sorry, you can go.
Oh, sorry. Just Atamis was saying that she doesn't like to see these competition shows, but I was remembering that was an edition of MasterChef with kids, and it was very nice because much more. It was nicer because the kids there are not competing at all. They didn't have this spirit of competition. I remember that one kid missed the, I don't know, butter. She forgot the butter to get the butter. And then the other was finished to use his butter, and then here, you can have mine. And well, in the adult show, that definitely this wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I forgot what I was going to say before. Oh yeah, I remembered it. That I saw one comment. I also think that the judges are extremely rude, and I think with the kids, it's also better because they are easier on the kids. But I remember a comment from Paola Carosella that she said, like, she had some trouble also accepting the show's title, like Master Chef, like it's glorifying, the profession as if it's some. I mean, of course it's important, like we shouldn't undervalue people who cook and have have it as a profession, because we also tend to see them like, oh, you're not as good as a doctor, for instance. Like it shouldn't be like that, but it's also kind of not to put the person in a pedestal. And she said that even though she had that problem, she believed that the program had the power to motivate people to start cooking their own food, or at least trying to. And I see that, I see that influence happening in real life, like people trying to experiment with new ingredients and trying to actually take time to make their food, because they want to make like quality thing and not just like miojo instant noodles. And even though there are a lot of problems like competition and all of that, I think it does have some impact, also because it's such a huge success. People are watching it massively. Okay, Marina, hello, are you okay?
Guys, I think I had a problem with my connection. I was in the room and I returned, but don't worry.
Okay, no, wait, I'm gonna help you. Wait. Marina.
Oh, don't worry. It was. Oh, thank you.
Wait, I sent you to the wrong room, I think. What room were you in? Room 2? Were you with Jessica? Marina? Hello? I'm sending you to room 2. I think you were there. Oh no, she went to the wrong room. Okay. I hope she finds her way. Okay, guys. So everybody answer this one? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to skip to question number 8 here. Does it make sense to rate restaurants with stars? Are the ones with more stars truly the best restaurants in the world? What do you think, Atamis?
According the stars competition, yes, I think so. But they are like small restaurants in a small city or some place with with the best chef, but we call her or him. And it's usually her, just cook. So I think yeah and not, because the Michelin, I think.
Yes.
And this kind of competition. I don't know how to say this. A rate of restaurants is just because just for restaurants in the like, how can I say this, in the map of good restaurants. So I think it makes sense. Like, I never had a bad experience with a good high stars restaurant. So I think so. Yeah.
Ana Laura, what do you think?
So I think that makes sense to rate the restaurants, but maybe just the bigger ones are able to, I don't know, to seek these evaluations and to be on this rank, right? And as Artemis was saying, there are some small ones in small cities that they have a great dishes and a very good group of chefs, but they are simple and small, and then they get out of this map. But I believe that maybe that yes, makes sense. So I agree with Artemis. Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay, I love, yes, the answers are complex, right? It's never a yes or no situation. Diego, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm agree with the girls. I'm at one point. It's we live it actually one open, how can I say, open market, and I don't know if the word, but open economy about things, about companies. With the growth of the internet, it's very important for one company, one restaurant, one stay there, yeah, be there on the internet. And when you rate and you give some feedback about a food, about one restaurant, one company, one store, you help other people to choose one good service, one good dish, one good restaurant. On my environment about marketing, I know people use it one bad way, this kind of a rate. Yeah. For example, actually, if for example, Julie start one new restaurant on her small city, I can buy a kind of 100 5 stars with comments, very good comments for her.
Okay, I buy the rating.
Yeah, by the rating. It's very, very common, guys. Very, very common. Different people from different places on Google with 5 stars. And this, when you make this, you make a joke. You in Ghana, I forgot the word.
You cheat.
You cheat the algorithm, the Google algorithm, and you appear on the top of the search. Yeah.
Wow.
This is a negative way to use this, but I think that's in most cases they use it in a good way. This kind of a rating, comments, and that's it.
I think there's another, I think it's interesting because you mentioned, I was thinking about the Michelin stars also when I wrote this question, but there are other types of stars like the Google ratings, and these are even more important nowadays because they're much more accessible to us. Like, we are creating these ratings as customers and actively changing them, and it's like a real-time thing going on. And when you go to a restaurant, you can have actually an impact on that business by writing a review of that. So it's interesting, this power that we've gained as customers, and interesting that people cheat that too. It's just terrible. So I'm just bringing people back here from the breakout rooms. Please, people, don't leave. I hate when I close the breakout rooms, people arrive here, they just leave. I'm like, come on, wait. I'm not going to expose you. I'm just gonna ask a little question. I thought she's the hostess, bro. She's feeling me right now. Like, I understand you. Okay, just waiting for everybody to join us back. So, Christine host, I've never seen you here before, so I'm going to ask you, how was your conversation? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, was very nice. Is here my third time. Maybe it's because you don't see me here. And was very nice because we talk a lot about the typical food. And here in Rio Grande do Sul, we usually don't have the experience about the other states. Moqueca, like fish eyes, it's a little bit weird for us, but was a very good talk.
Mm-hmm. Really nice, really nice. I like that we have people from very different places, so it makes for a very good conversation about food because it reveals a lot about different places and cultures. Michelle, did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was interesting, as Christina said, and you too. There's different ways and habits, and it's interesting talking.
Very nice, guys. So I want to thank everybody for joining today and invite you to keep coming here to practice your English. Please follow Aprendi on Instagram and YouTube. And have a nice day, everyone. Okay?
You
Bye-bye.
too, teacher. You
Thank
too.
you. Have a
See
nice
you
day.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Christine.
Bye.
Bye, Tom.